Hey, 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 everybody. Michelle is here. I'm sitting in my little favorite chair because the washer and dryer pretty loud, and kind of distracting. And I just want to come in here real quick. But I also want to share something real quick. Again, about situations which I observed, sometimes by people. So I told you I used to work in banking back in the day. Ugh. Um, and I used to be called a floater. Okay, that means I just go to certain areas of banks where they needed somebody to fill in until because of staffing shortage or whatever. And I love that because I couldn't. I like to just move around. I like to move around. So, but there was this one particular bank I loved working at because of the the view in the back of the bank. I mean, it had a beautiful, full of trees, and you could sit there, because it was in a drive-through. You can sit there and look out, and nobody know that you're out there. Nobody know you're daydreaming, and until the vehicle pulls up, of course, and then you have to service it. And so I can remember that, that area, and I was like, wow, this is one of my favorite places to work. Um, but anyway, there was this Latino employee there too, co-worker, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. There was this Latino worker there as well, and she was really, really upset and just really, really, really upset. And she had been talking to another co-worker. She's Latino. The other co-worker is a white female, and all of a sudden, when the white female left, I said to the Latino female, I was like, well, "What's up? What's up with you?" And so she said to me, um, I'm really, really upset," and I'm like trying to figure out, okay, so what are you upset about? She says, "That white woman told me that I was not an American." I said, "Okay," and I think she was of Cuban descent. Cuban descent. And she said, and I said, "Well, I mean, what?" I couldn't figure out what exactly was the problem with that. Coming from this bitch didn't know what she was. This white female bitch didn't know what she was talking about. She was obviously, trying to, you know, uh, allege that because this woman was of Spanish descent, she's not considered an American. And so, I basically said to her, I said, "Well, I mean, I kind of like said, well, so what? What? So what? You are, because they were calling themselves Spanish. And what was happening is people were pissed and say, these Spanish people don't remember all this stuff, because they're so delusional as well, because they're being used as informants and spies, and getting paid under the table and all this crap to be spying on people. Okay, well, it's true. Okay, so I was saying to her, I can't remember exactly what I said to her. I said, so what? I said, you're Spanish. And she got upset with that. She got upset with me because I said that. And I could never figure out what the hell that was all about. You are a Latino. Now it's Latino. That's fine. Hey, we'll roll with it. Uh, um, I mean, I didn't understand why she was so upset. But I listened to this crazy, she looked like she was on meth. And what did they do back in the day? Back in the day, I think they were doing acid and all. This bitch don't even know. She don't even know who the fuck she is, and she gonna try to tell you who you are. I said, yes, you are Spanish. What is the hell wrong with that? Do you know the value in that? But anyway, she was really upset because she wanted to be an American. You see how delusional and how brainwashing things happen where they are doing everything in their power to dismiss these people of their Spanishness, okay, and use them, of course. Rip all the resources out of all those Caribbean islands, Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands included. Take all those resources away from those people and all that rich culture they have. Are you kidding me? I would be jumping up and down, if I had, to know the value of a Spanish culture. And so you letting this bitch on some type of acid or something tell you that you're not an American? So fucking what? So fucking what? America does not know who America is. Okay, and they're going to find out soon enough. And all of us are going to find out soon enough. It's all smoke and mirrors. Okay, now is that being disrespectful or is that being truthful? You decide. Okay, when an American president goes to China and make plans in a lab, brewing up a formula to wipe out all of America, to wipe the motherfucker off the map, or drop bombs on unsuspecting people. And what the hell do they expect from that? It's cause and effect. And so now all of us can potentially pay for that bullshit and ignorance. And this woman getting upset because she's told she's not an American? Honey. And this was over, it was over, at the time, I think I was 19. I don't fucking know. And I'm 58, so you do the math. Or you want the AIs to do it for you. Androids, the avatars. Do you rather they do that, or do you want to think about stuff for yourself? That's your choice as well to decide. Who do you want to think for you? Androids, avatars, clones. So anyway, so that's the formula. Strip these people of knowledge, so they don't know who the fuck they are. So we can do as we've done. And it's just a small group of people doing that. And there are billions and billions and billions of us on this planet. And we always let a handful of people run shit. We always do. We always do. We always want to put something in someone else's hands. So we don't have to do the work. We don't have to do a motherfucking thing. So I just thought that was so interesting. And I kind of felt bad because I didn't know I was offending her when I said, but you are Spanish. What? I said, well, what's the problem with that? And then she was upset because this woman said she wasn't an American. So fucking what? That bitch don't know who she was. She was all on some shit, on some acid and shit. That's what they used to do back then. And she used to run around all manic and shit, talking. I used to let this, I remember her very distinctly. I remember her. And I remember the conversation. Because I always remember that view when I used to look out the window and how beautiful that was. And that just registered with me. Like, what the fuck are you all upset about? So, there's a lot of delusion. And there's a lot of intentional confusion. To strip people of who they are, make them feel bad about being Spanish? Are you kidding me? But, that's what happens when you fail to know who you are, what you are, and why you are. And you always want to look for, back doors to success. You want the easy run of life, and it's not. You want the easy run of life. You want to do as minimal work as possible. So you don't understand the black culture. They used to say black people are lazy. No, that's a fucking lie. Okay, black people had their own land in America. Okay, and I told you that shit was stolen from them. So, and then the people that stole it wanted them to work on that land. Who the fuck would do that? And who the fuck is doing it now? You get me? You understand me? Okay, so contemplate on that. Consider that. And don't forget, it's for entertainment purposes only.